Artie? What is it?
A Judas Goat. Didn't you ever see one?
No, what does it do?
Watch and you'll find out.
It's conspiracy thing.
Yeah, they believe all of this stuff, and it's absolutely crazy, and it is harmful.
Profound stupidity, profoundly insulting, profoundly offensive.
The common flat earther is anti-Semitic. They're homophobic, transphobic, extremely conservative. They're Trumpists, extremely verbally abusive, violent.
Flat Earth Nazis?
A cult. They're leeches. They're grifters.
They're con men through and through. I mean,
they especially like to pick on me.
Oh, wow.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
the scientific community should be trusted above all other sources. When people believe things that are objectively wrong, like the election was rigged against Trump or things like this, it deserves to be stamped out aggressively by any means necessary. This whole people have different beliefs and you need to respect them and things like, no, I'm sorry, no. We're done with that part of this. When someone asks, what is a woman? The answer requires a discussion of genetics and neurochemistry.
I'm not a biologist.
I'm very passionate about public science literacy and science denial. Please wear your masks. Anything you've heard about masks being ineffective or somehow dangerous is ridiculous.
I'm very passionate about public science literacy and science denial.
They work. Wearing them is the absolute least that people can do to uphold minimal civic responsibility.
I'm very passionate about public science literacy and science denial.
Viruses exist, and they cause disease. People don't get paid salaries to study things that don't exist.
Oh, I can tell you how many oxygen atoms there are in that galaxy.
Some say
it has never been isolated.
Denying the germ theory of disease is like denying the existence of gravity.
What is gravity?
I have no idea. Okay, next question.
Or claiming the earth is flat. The election was rigged against Trump or things like this.
See, when they get to the slaughterhouse, he ducks to one side and the silly sheep go in to get their throats cut. That black devil knows it.
People getting the vaccine are not being experimented upon.
These vaccines have undergone the most intensive safety monitoring in U.S. history.
These vaccines were tested just as rigorously as any other. The more seriously we take this situation now, the sooner everything can
go back to normal.
This is, let's say, fiction. It will not happen.
Having been vaccinated will be a requirement for doing lots of things. You can interpret that as manipulative or restrictive if you like, but it's just common sense.
Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated.
The scientific community should be trusted above all other sources.
Getting that shot really was an amazing feeling. It hits you.
Just common sense.
The ultimate end game of all this is vaccination.
Combining all this with the responsibility of minimizing the risk of infecting others, there is not really any strong position against
getting this vaccine.
Get vaccinated.
Hey, come on, let's go watch them slaughter the sheep.
It is affecting every nation on Earth. It is destabilizing the global economy as a whole, which wouldn't
seem to therefore benefit any nation or institution in particular.
That's a little offensive. It's not that offensive. I think what's way more offensive is very offensive. So unbelievably offensive. He didn't know what gravity was. Einstein gave a better explanation.
We're probably going to get a better model later.
Why do we look at the things in the sky to figure out the shape of the Earth? Because that's how we figured it out 2,000 years ago. And then Copernicus and Kepler happened, and they wrote books, by the way. They wrote books, and you can read them, that they exist. A horizon is an artifact that would not exist if there were not curvature. It goes horribly.
Because the Earth is not flat.
It demolishes the flat Earth.
Because it's not a ring around the edge.
It's not.
Because the Earth is a sphere. Or they don't know, which means you're saying they're ignorant, and they're just idiots who don't know what they're looking at.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
When you have someone who is a delusional narcissist, but also incredibly stupid, they have to deny all of reality in order to prop themselves above everyone else, right? They can't be wrong and dumb because they're delusional narcissists. It is the combination of delusional narcissism and profound stupidity.